I want to bring in
Thank
Jay
you.
Inslee, now Democratic governor of Washington State, also the chair of the Democratic Governors Association. And Governor, let me pick up where John Kasich, one of the messages he was sending out this morning, he said Democrats have to have more of a message than simply defeat Donald Trump. Isn't he right?
Well, I heard John's message, and what I heard is you've only got one option as an American voter this year, and that's to vote for Democrats, including Democratic governors. We got three very powerful messages. Number one, we're going to protect and expand health care, not strip it away. And you cannot trust the Republican gubernatorial candidate, Mike DeWine, to protect health care. He's made a lifetime passion for taking away health care that John helped establish in Ohio. That's happening in Maine and Florida and Nevada. Our message is to expand health care for families. Second, our message is rescue America, and we will rescue America from the grasp of an unhinged narcissist who is creating the chaos that John just talked about. And that is why so many Republicans and independents and Democrats are banding together in this rescue mission for America. And the third message, and this is very fundamental to the Democratic Party this year, we're really defining gross domestic product the way it should be. The D in gross domestic product should be domestic for families. And what we have learned, and what we've learned in my state, is that we have blown up the myth that if you actually focus on job creation and wage increase, that it somehow hurts your economy. Look what we've done in my state. Raise the minimum wage, best family leave policy in America, net neutrality passed, voter rights, expansion of clean energy, expansion of access to college. What do you get? You get 62 cranes in Seattle, the best economy 2 out of the last 3 years in America. So those are three powerful messages. We need all of them. And it's very remarkable to hear the governor of Ohio, Republican, essentially agree that we need to do all those three things. Talk about trade. Look, my ag industry is being hammered right now by this madness.
Let me talk about what the campaigns against some of your candidates, including Stacey Abrams running for governor of Georgia. Here's the ad being run now by her opponent.
Meet Stacey Abrams, most radical liberal to ever run for governor, a career politician funded by Nancy Pelosi's California friends.
I'm thrilled that Stacey Abrams won the Democratic gubernatorial primary in Georgia last night. I look forward to supporting her campaign in the months to come.
Concerned at all? We've seen Nancy Pelosi come up in Republican ad after Republican in House races, now in the governor's race as well, that the fact that she wants to be Speaker if the Democrats get control is hurting your party's efforts?
No, look, we're in great shape, and I'd much rather be in the Democrat seat than any Republican seat right now. We've won 42 special elections. We've increased performance in Iowa. I was in Iowa the other day talking to the party. There's been an average increase of 20 points in the 5 special elections. We're in good shape, and there's 2 reasons for that. Number one, we got great candidates, the most diverse field we've ever had. I love Stacey Abrams, and so does America. Stacey tells a story about how meeting a woman named Pam, who thought she was going to have to be a retail clerk forever, and then she says, I have dreams of opening a beauty salon. But she has barriers to that. Stacey talks about overcoming those barriers, and she talks about being in favor of Pam Inc., being in favor of working people and their dreams. That is a winning message across the United States. Michelle Lujan Grisham in New Mexico, I was just there the other day talking about how to create clean energy jobs. And right now I saw a poll the other day with Stacey in Georgia, an African-American leader in Georgia, could be tied. So we feel very positive going into this election cycle. It's part because of the chaos of Donald Trump, but it's also part because we governors have shown the primacy of electing Democratic governors. Look, we got to elect Democratic governors so that we can stop this pernicious gerrymandering. And when we stop the gerrymandering, we have a chance to win back the House of Representatives. So we can do the things that are necessary to restore health care across this country and restore economic growth and stop this huge inequality of, instead of helping working people and helping people get college and having an infrastructure program, you know, the Republicans haven't built a birdhouse since Donald Trump has been president. They're giving money to the top 1% with billions of dollars of tax cuts. So I really like our message. I really like our candidates. And I really like the year 2018, where this country restores the foundations of democracy And that's why we're getting so much help from Republicans.
I know your focus is on 2018,
Former
but
Republicans.
there's also been some talk about you looking at the race for president in 2020. What could tip you into the race?
Well, I do think that we all have things we feel strongly about, and I believe that Democrats need to make climate change a front burner issue. It was really interesting. 2 days ago, we had an interesting historical irony. It was reported that this last year was the hottest year probably in the history of our species. The very same day, Donald Trump purported to try to repeal the emissions rules that defeat carbon pollution, that help decrease transportation costs to get better mileage because of his slavish devotion to climate denial. Now, we Democrats are the only party that has accepted science because we believe in science, and have also embraced this vision of job creation around clean energy. We've shown this in my state, where clean energy jobs are growing twice as fast as the rest of the economy. And this is a job creation message. Frankly, this has not been in the presidential discussions yet, and it needs to be. And it's a winning message in governor's races across the country. Fred Hubbell in Iowa is focused on wind turbines. Janet Mills in Maine. Michelle in New Mexico. We went to a community college where we're training solar installers to do great work. In Florida, it's the Sunshine State, but the Republicans want a climate denier.
You got a lot in there right there. Governor Inslee, thanks for your time this morning.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.